Welcome back to Wild West Van Life. Today's a nice sunny day, a little bit breezy, but I'm going to tackle doing these solar panels. Wish me luck because it's a project I don't really want to get into, but got to do it. So anyways, I'm just setting up here with my ladder. I got to take off this panel here because I'm going to be running the wires right in here down through the wall in behind this fridge and then into where the bed is. So that's what I'm at. Wish me luck, and hopefully this goes well. Take care for now. Alright, second part. I rinsed off the roof and make it nice and somewhat clean, so when I go to do some silicone and stuff, it won't have a bunch of mess. So right now what I'm working on is this vent. Try to get up here without breaking out my neck here. So this vent is above my fridge here. I'm just trying to see the axis inside because I gotta go down there with the wires, and I gotta drill right here, have the wires come down all the way down and then through the sidewall into my bed area. So that's what I'm at now. Hopefully it all goes well. Anyways, this is how I'm going to be putting the panels. So there'll be in between that stink pipe over here and my vent, there's silicone sticking up, so it's going to lift the panels a little bit, but I gotta butt these two ends together. These are two panels. It looks like one, but it's two. So now I just bored a hole here for my cover, and once that's glued down, then I can go the rest of the way for that part. So I just wanted to get this and go from there. But I'll tell you, it's going slower than I wanted it to, but we'll get her done. Positive. Back again. Just wanted to show you where I'm at now, so I'll flip the camera around here. I got my gland on, got the wires into the gland, I got the solar panels on. I gotta put some leveling sealant along the edges here, and they're all silicone, the screw holes. So it's coming along, but anyways, I got that leveling stuff's not too bad. I'm not a professional at it, as you can see, but I don't really care as long as it's sealed. But anyways, that's where I'm at. Talk to you soon. Well, that was fun. That was a fun project. So anyways, I'll show you where I'm at now. I apologize if I didn't show you the process, but there's just too many little things to do, and trying to involve a camera in all the shots, I'm not. I get my mind on the job and it's hard to remember everything else. But anyways, I'll show you where I'm at. So that there is my solar panels. They go into here on the roof. And I just siliconed in this refrigeration vent. As you can see, the silicone's messy, but that's okay because I'm gonna trim that off later. I just want to get it sealed up until I paint this roof. Hold on. Just want to get it sealed up until I paint this roof, and then I'm gonna redo all that. It's getting late. I'm sunburned to a crisp, so messy. I'm good with that. Sealed, hopefully. But anyways, that's where I'm at. I got the wires in the van, the panels are on, and the refrigeration vent is sealed up for now until I get at that. I'm not sure when exactly I'm going to do that. I wasn't planning on doing it until the fall, but I might have to do it sooner because as messy as my work is, I'd rather not keep it that way. So So that's the process. So anyways, I'll show you where I'm at here. This is the back of my fridge. So the wires are up inside there. I don't think you can see them, but anyways, they're up inside the wall. They're just coiled up, so I just have to undo the coil and let them fall down to here. And then, like I said, then there's wires going into the wall here. So I'm going to be going in through there to where my bed is. Or sorry, this battery box here. I'll just move this ladder out of the way. So this battery box. So it's going to go in along the bottom, right into the battery box. And then I got to get my voltage regulator hooked up. And hook that up to the battery. And then I can hook the solar panels to the voltage regulator. And I should be good to go. I'll tell you, that was not a fun day. It's really hot, and just every little thing just, I don't know what it is, but I just can't make any projects go simple. But anyways, it's all complete. That's all I can say. So for those of you out here that's watching this video whenever I put it out, sorry for the airplane mode. But I'm tired. I don't have time to set up tripods and stuff. The job's done, and now I just want to clean up my mess. And then I can deal with the rest another day. So tomorrow I'll be coming back here and getting the wires hooked up inside the cab. And then hopefully everything goes well. So till then, we'll talk to you later. And thanks for watching, and for those of out there that's I picked up a couple subscribers and I lost a couple, but for those of you that just joined, my previous videos to show you why I'm up where I'm at. I've had a lot of issues in the last couple months. Well, since last fall with electricals, but the last couple months I've been just dealing with so many little issues. But once the solar panels are done, I should be able to go on the road, and I should have all my issues dealt with. As far as everything else goes, as far as why the engine died the other day, I'm not sure what happened there, but I changed the tumbler, like that's on my other videos, and that's where I'm at. I don't know what's going on, so I'm hoping the tumbler key switch fixed the problem. But if it didn't, well, then I got to go to the next part and start figuring out where to come up with money for the distributor, because I know when I priced out the distributor before, I thought it was kind of pricey. I should have grabbed it when I had the chance, because now a year goes by and I don't want to know what it's at now. Automotive parts in Canada are not cheap anymore. So take care for now. We'll talk to you later, and I wish you well, and thanks for joining. And hopefully I can get out pretty soon. I want to be out by the weekend, I'm hoping. But if not, first of the week. First of the week, I'll probably be trying to get my target to get out of here. And then I don't know where I'm going to go. I'm going to head for the mountains, that's all I know. But what road I'm going to go on, I don't know. So we'll see you soon. I'll show you the rest of the situation tomorrow whenever I get at that. So if you're having a hard time hearing me, the wind all of a sudden picked up, so I don't have my microphone on. I didn't do that today either, because I knew I was going to be messing up my hands with dirt and silicone and everything else. So take care for now. We'll see you soon. Back again. How's it going, everyone? It's the next day. It's like 28 degrees today for heat. So it's pretty hot in this van. I don't have anything hooked up right now because I'm trying to hook up stuff, so I don't have any fans going, so it's pretty hot in here. So where I'm at is messing with wires, so I'll flip my camera around here. So what I got going on here is I got this inverter in place here, so I'm just getting, these are wires that are coming out of for the battery. So I'll be hooking up all these wires that I already did the other day is now all unhooked again, because now I'm adding this inverter, which is fine because I need it. So because having my fridge off of cigarette lighters, I don't want any more to do with that because of the battery situation, whatever, where this inverter is going to help that, because I will have outlet. So just close my door and I get access to plugs for now, because eventually all this is going to be taken out again, and I'm going to be putting everything to the back of the van on one wall and have my whole electrical systems on one wall. That's the plan in the future, just to get to that level. I don't know, but anyway, so I got rid of a lot of wires that was here in previous videos. I had a big coil of shore plug wire and all that, so I got all that out of here. So I got my accessory cigarette lighter for up there. That's these wires. They'll be hooked up all to this. And then I got these wires just draped here, sitting here. Those are my solar panel wires. So I managed to get them to the van in the area I was hoping for. So they're here. So everything is finally falling together. I just got to hook everything up now and see how it goes. So I have the chassis ground here for my inverter. I just got that wire, so now that's going to be hooked to there on my chassis. So that'll be hooked up soon. Once I hook that up, then I hook up all these lives and then go back outside and hook up the main live on my battery post out there. So shortly I should have my solar panels hooked up. Shortly I should have everything else hooked up. So then I'm going to have options. I'm going to have my inverter outlets, which I can charge up my drills and charge up jackeries or whatever I want to do. Because I've been robbing my cigarette lighter at the front of the van for charging up jackeries whenever I don't have the luxuries of the jackery solar panel outside. Some days are just, a lot of days lately, we have a lot of cloudy days, so having these solar panels on the van is going to change my life. I'll tell you, it's going to be great. And so far, I don't know what hiccup caused the van the other day. Hasn't happened again, so again, I don't know if it was a key switch or what it was, but if it happens again, then it's going to be distributor time. But I've already mentioned that 3 or 4 or 5 times, so that's where I'm at. Just getting things all positioned in here, and it's a pretty jankish setup for now. This is just to get me going right now. Like I said, sooner or later, everything's going to be at the back of the van. If I was ever to change financially where I can actually do a build on the inside of this van, everything in here is going to be possibly pulled out, because I want my bed at the back of the van, or have everything set up to do it there on the side here. I don't know. It's I tell you, it's a lot of fun. But the good news is, as negative as this can be sometimes, I'm learning things. So that's the plus of it. And thanks to YouTube, the world I'm trying to join, there's a lot of videos out there that helps out with that problem. So thank you to all you people that are nice enough to show some informational videos. I'd like to get to that level where I can do the same in return. Um, but it's just been an absolute chaos these last few months. I haven't had the time to relax enough to actually be able to do all that, because my whole plan was to show all the steps of the moments of this situation. My problem is I don't know how to edit. So for me to do like a half an hour session of something, there's people that will speed up their video and make a long time very short. I'd love to learn how to do that, because if I could do that, I would just leave this playing and you'd be able to see everything I'm doing the whole time. But I don't know how to do that yet. I'm trying to find an editing platform. So far I'm using InShot is the one I'm using. I'm thankful that it's kind of basic enough for me to sort of understand, but there is a lot on there I don't know what's what or whatever. Um, but the selection of sounds is terrible. The selection of stickers is terrible. Um, for me to pay a monthly fee to have better options, I can't do it right now. I'm trying to, like I said, live on a very small budget, and I'm trying to get out and do content on a very small budget. So, but it's all coming around. I'm in a better mood. Uh, I'm hoping an hour from now, everything should be all said and done, and then I get to go out. But I'm not sure when I'm going out now, because that's all got canceled. I got some appointments I got to deal with Monday, so this is Thursday. So I wanted to leave tomorrow, but now I don't know. I might leave for a day or two, little short spot, and do a little bit of content with that, and then do my appointments on Monday, and then Tuesday maybe there's nothing holding me back. I should be able to possibly go try out this system somewhere. Like, I want to be able to park for 4 or 5 days and not have to worry about all this stuff, trying to charge up all these things. I'll tell you, that's a chore and a half when you don't have all the right stuff. So I'm hoping that'll change that, and if it does, well, then that's great. You know, I mean, I wouldn't be upset about parking somewhere for even a week or whatever, but I just haven't had that option. And if I tried, I always end up just dealing with a lot of stress. So it's all coming together. I'm getting positives out of it, which is good, and just keep moving forward. So that's where I'm at for now. I'll be back to show you the end result when it's all done here. So we'll see you soon. Well, here we are at the final moments. So everything's all hooked up. My son's just putting the panels back on the side of my van for me while I do this little intro here of everything. So I'll show you what I got going on here. So I now have an inverter. All the wires are nice and tidy and a lot less of. And all these little wires are just for the different things, solar panels and the cigarette lighter up here, which is now running. As you can see, I got 13 volts up there. So I had to do this makeshift cross beam here to hook my temporarily monitor. But as you can see, everything's working. I got 13.3 volts from my solar panels right now, charging up my battery, which is awesome. And then down here I got my inverter. That's ready to go. It was tested. We hooked up on my fridge, so that was all good. And I'm like a super happy guy right about now. So Now the fun part, I gotta clean up a big mess. It really sucks because I just tidied this whole entire van, put all my bedding back, all that, washed everything, and now everything's all mucked up again. So I'll have to do another refresh job, but I don't mind chores like that when things are going the right way. So anyways, everybody, this will be the end of this video. Solar panels are hooked up, electricals are hooked up, everything seems to be working. Now I just have to figure out what day I can get out of here and go from there. So, peace out, take care, and thanks for all of you that might have watched up to this point. Really appreciate it. I wish the video, like I said, was a little more informational. One of these days, if I can just get things to relax so I can pay attention to this editing stuff and all that, and get a little more fancier with that, life will get better for me, and hopefully I'll find more of you guys. So take care, everybody. I really appreciate you. So thanks for sticking around. We'll see you soon.